Now, Jimmy Meyer. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. That's lifted the other way out to left. Zeminski is camped under this one. 2 gone.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the second. Into the box, Ken Zeminski. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Digging in, Chesler Cuthbert, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line softly toward the hole, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3. Digging in to try it again, Ken Zeminski. He reached on a single in his first try. He's set. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. It's the outside corner for the second strike. Sanchez aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. It is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really...
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Zeminski. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Things not looking very good so far on this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th.
Now to the plate, Alonzo Zemecki. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Fly ball to straightaway left. Zeminski moves over. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Tacoma leads it 3-1. Into the box now, Ken Zeminski is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. From the stretch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers, and when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Now batting, Agustin Ayala. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 8-3 tonight. Tacoma came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Game's future. Now at the plate, Ken Zeminski. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Ken Zeminski.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Dan Dero, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field in this scoreless ball game. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
The 1-2. He's running again. Still 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
A dive, but he's back. Harding, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Striding forward now is the DH, Jose Aviles. He singled his last time up. That's lifted the other way out to left. Zeminski moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now in the box, Ken Zeminski. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. To his left, Gutierrez. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Chris Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Vogelbach is under it, and he's got it for the first out. Now at the plate, Steve Fisher. He reached on a single in his first try.
Steve Fisher.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. And next up will be Franklin Barreto.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter, Franklin Barreto.
This is popped up. Sandoval trying to get there, and he'll get in there safely.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it.
So digging in now, Patrick Kivlahan comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Zeminski will wait on it. And that's out number 2. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jose Aviles. He flew out in his last at-bat. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Ken Zeminski. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High and deep to right center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Ready for another chance? Ken Zeminski. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Runner back safely. He's set and the pitch. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happened.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Sacramento jumped ahead.
A player is addressed about a troubling trend in his plate performance of late. A hitter lacking patience and discipline will be easily exposed by major league pitching.
MLB The Show's tour of the minor league. Coming to the plate now, Edgar Sandoval. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Rangers, second baseman, Edgar Sandoval.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. And now we'll look at the starting. Standing in, Ken Zeminski, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Stepping in, Ken Zeminski. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. All over that one, but a little out in front, foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And no swing apparently, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. McCabe into shallow left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Cameron Perkins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Zeminski moves over. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the run is in to score from third.
That was a good.
Digging in, Ken Zeminski. He flew out in his last at bat. He comes set. Here's the 0. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Count now, a ball and a strike.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Harding on second. Vargas at first with no outs. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Heredia. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He did.
Striding in, Ken Zeminski. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
D-Rock.
1-2. Tries to dump this one out to left, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Sanchez.
Chris Sanchez.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Coming to the plate now, Steve Fisher. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Come on,
shoots this one over to first. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4, you know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
There's ball 4.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Max Stassi. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Swing and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Gutierrez is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he... Ready now, Ken Zeminski. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Vargas leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a snap move over to first, and the runner back safely. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Ready for another shot now, Chris Sanchez. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the 0-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 9th inning coming up. 5-1 the final total in today's game. The Sacramento River Cats jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Eric Adorno earns the win, his second. So we'll have a pinch hitter coming up here with a runner at first and nobody out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll get back in safely. Into the corner and slicing foul. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double. Andres Medrano.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of a series has got to feel pretty good.
Now on your home. Standing in, Ken Zeminski. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Ken Zeminski.
First offering on its way. Back up the middle. He's got it. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in now, Ken Zeminski.
Left fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Nothing across here. In now, Ken Zeminski. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Vargas, base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Now at the plate, Ken Zeminski. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pause, now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The count now at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. 2-2 pitch just missed.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chris Sanchez.
Right fielder, Chris Sanchez.
The 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So stepping in, Ken Zeminski. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. From the stretch. Missed with a slider. Barreto at third. Harding at second. Vargas at first. 1 gone. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike.
1 ball has already left the yard and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
1-1. Here it comes. Fouled off. And he might get them all home as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. A leap, and he makes the catch as he crashes into the wall. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's a 7-2 ball game. So striding in, William Chavez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The 0-1 pitch. This one's flared toward left center. In there, a base hit. At the plate, Ken Zeminski.
Left fielder, Ken Zeminski.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Murillo is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage. 10-3 at the end of this contest. Sacramento jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Geraldo Gonzalez takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Arthur McCann is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game. Michael Lyles will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you could...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Striding into the box, Jason Law. He reached on a single in his first try. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Zeminski moves over, and that's the 3rd out. So a great inning there as they bat around his scores. Striding in once again, Jason Law, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. In the air now out to left. Zeminski has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Now at the plate, Ken Zeminski. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
He just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. Digging in, Ken Zeminski. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Leone is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Home half of the 5th coming. Digging in once again, Broussard. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that's in there, base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. Broussard takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He scores as they push the lead to 5 now.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Look like...
Stepping in, Ken Zeminski. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
1-1.
And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and it's a foul ball. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Chris Sanchez would be next. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. So striding forward now, Chris Sanchez. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base
threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Ken Zeminski. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Ready to deliver. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Albuquerque's out in front 8-5. This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Albuquerque Isotopes came out. The game's future stars are on display as minor league. At the plate, Ken Zeminski comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hit on the ground to third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
You know, D-Row, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk the home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
A little 2-out lightning could turn into something big right here with the runner being in motion. Batter finds a knock, and now we got first and third and damage on the way.
At the plate, Steve Fisher, and their runners at the corners now.
Steve Fisher.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Runner goes for second. Oh, and confusion as he just looks at a strike. And he will get back to third here, and that was nearly a disaster. The 2-2. Popped him up. Vasquez over to his left. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So a good job of pitching there as they wind up straight. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ken Zeminski. He singled his last time up. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here. 0-1.
If you're going to get a swing on a fastball that far in off the plate, I think you got to go right back in there or bounce something soft down and away.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about.
Stepping up now, Ken Zeminski. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end. Leading off the inning, Ken Zeminski, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Macias rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The River Cats. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today, the opener of this 3-game set between the Sacramento River. So coming to the plate, Edgar Sandoval. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Edgar Sandoval.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Zeminski has a read on it. 1 away. Stepping into the box, Ken Zeminski, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Here comes the 0-1. In the dirt here. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Time for a look at the defensive line.
Into the box, Ken Zeminski. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Sanchez stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jose Aviles. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle inning.
This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays.
Digging in, Ken Zeminski.
Left fielder, Ken Zeminski.
First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Diaz is under it. And that's the third out. So 1 run on 3 hits. Nope. Settling in now, Ken Zeminski. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
No balls and 1 strike. Oh and 1, here it comes. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0 and 2 now. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 0-2 delivery. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through and it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one. Really put the guys on his back.
Now on your home for minor league baseball. Marco Gonzalez, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher. Just under 9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run here in the early going, as it's now a 2-0 ball game. Ready to take his hacks again, Ken Zeminski, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Harding over at second. Vargas on at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Into the box now, Victor Gutierrez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Victor Gutierrez.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. Zeminski sprinting after it. 2 down. Digging in to try it again, Ken Zeminski. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball one. First and second now, one man out. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball two. The 2-2. This is hit softly to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. Now to the plate, Edgar Sandoval comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Aviles. He reached on a single in his first try. The 0-1 delivery. This is in the air to left. Moving under it, Zeminski. He's got it one away. Now batting, Alonso Zemecki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Zeminski is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Edgar Sandoval. He flew out in his last at bat. Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run.
Well, they're still down, but this on the right.
Ken Zeminski will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a two-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Perkins is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Now at the plate, Ken Zeminski. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Ken Zeminski.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine.
This manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate.
MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues. Now in the box, Esteban Tavares. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Zeminski is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark DeRosa, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start on the road?
Matty, I know this team can.
So digging in now, Ken Zeminski, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fly ball out toward left center field. Tavares on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Now at the plate, Ken Zeminski. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Shot toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, get down.
And there are two away now. Into the box now. Agustin Ayala comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Agustin Ayala.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit to first.
All right, he's up.
Meyer is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Ken Zeminski. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Tavares will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. Cesar Puello next.
Leading things
It
off.
doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but ready for another chance. Ken Zeminski.
Ken Zeminski.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball that just misses inside. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hot shot down the line. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Row, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Runners going. Ripped down the line. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. And he's safe. Digging in and looking for more, Agustin Ayala. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
Agustin Ayala.
Here now the 2-2. Popped him up.
The bag, see if it falls, see if it falls.
Gutierrez backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Standing in, Max Stassi. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Stassi.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering.